Version1. This is one of the deeper runs they made. Winning their group, huge benefit for them yesterday. And if they're able to continue to roll on this hype here and get a win over G2, make it to day 3. I believe it'll be the first day 3 for them this season.
I believe so.
Correct me if I'm wrong. The Version1 fans in chat will let me know on Twitter real fast if I'm wrong about that. But let's get into it. A best of 7 with G2 in the orange, Version1 in the blue to make it through to the lower semifinals on Sunday.
They were able to find a victory against G2 in the group yesterday, granted, very tight games, but they were benefiting a lot off of some spotty defense from G2, and that gets turned around. You never know if they can repeat that performance.
Torment with the back pass to beast mode. Now to the sky, back to him, underneath 2 defenders and in! Beast mode immediately makes his presence known.
Oh, what a great goal to open things up here for beast mode. Nice dish to Torment, and how about right back into the middle, the most crucial part, keeping it away from the people rotating into the net. It's just a little too far out for them to feel comfortable going out to challenge. They both take their chances, and beast mode gets all the way behind the ball and uses that momentum to carry through.
Calm coming up underneath. Bouncing off the wall twice. Torment's looking at it, but Chicago will clear it out of his box. Now J-Naps reaching for this. He's got Atomic underneath him, but Chicago comes in from the side to extend this into V1 territory. Calm back down to beast mode. He takes to the sky. He's going to hold on to himself, baiting Atomic up. Atomic takes it away from him, but Torment underneath with one touch. J-Naps. They put it back down the middle of the field. Calm reaching for this one. The ball will stay neutral at midfield. Version1 holding on to the 1-goal lead as the first minute comes and goes. Calm will find J-Naps in the midfield of Chicago. Look to push it into the goal, but oh no, ends up behind the ball.
It's great awareness. I was watching beast mode's camera and was really confused why he just let that one go, and it's because I believe a teammate got a demo on the G2 guy waiting over there, so he knew he could let it go for free, but Torment racing back, able to kick it off the crossbar. J-Naps to himself in the corner, needing some help. Nice little bump there will give the opportunity for G2 to stay on offense.
Torment keeping the ball in his corner. Chicago bounces it off the surface, and beast mode across midfield with the clear. He's pressuring J-Naps now in G2 territory. Gets the ball above the goal, looks for some demos, maybe some boost. Doesn't find anything on his way out, though, and it'll be Torment back to the sky. Connecting with Calm in the corner. Atomic will win the challenge and goes for it again. Wins 2 in a row. Beast mode up, though, to neutralize that. Onto the backboard. J-Naps got to reach for this. Beast mode soft touch, maybe back down to a teammate, but they both rotated back to midfield and were waiting a little bit low on boost.
Are getting the good boost deals, though. Definitely a good opportunity here for V1 to build that pressure against G2. They are a little bit low, and that big clear is actually going to buy them a decent chunk of time and see if G2 can find themselves in a much more substantial and beneficial position. That's the word I wanted.
J-Naps running out of resources high in the sky. Torment also won't be able to get a second touch as he falls back to earth. Calm to the outside. Atomic puts it high in beast mode. Up for this against J-Naps. 2 players up. Torment on the backboard. I have to read this. Kind of this head twisted around. Beast mode out with a lot of space, but no boost. Going to try and pass up to Calm. Reaches for him, but Atomic will meet him at the point of contact. Here comes G2. Look at that touch from Calm, though, in the midfield. Immediately neutralizes that forward aggression.
Normally a touch that could catch G2 out, considering how aggressive they like to play. Seem to have learned a few lessons from yesterday.
Oh, so close there as Calm pushes it to the outside. Atomic keeping the pressure on the goal. Calm, oh my goodness. He waited to the last moment to get it out of his goal, but still nothing has made it to the back of the V1 net.
And this is definitely something that you saw in that V1 matchup yesterday. A lot of great press from G2. The offense was definitely driving, but that defense so well put together for V1. Just not letting them convert any of those chances despite how good that G2 offense can be. And there's another great pass across, and unfortunately for them, nobody there for it.
Torment following up on this one, going to try and pin J-Naps in his back. He's going to be able to get up in time, though. J-Naps making the stop. Now back in goal. He's got Atomic infield pass here. Beast mode puts it high. He's going to drop dangerously. Nobody there from Version1. Putting goal number 2. 1:20 left to go in game number 1. Version1 holding on to the only goal that G2 has allowed today.
You got to see where J-Naps puts that ball. Definitely trying to find some gaps so they can play that big dump and chase strategy, because that's what G2 loves to do. The long clear, try and push up the field as far as you can, see if you can win that big 50. And Atomic's going for it. Gets a little chip, but so dependent on how that next one plays out. And again, V1, they just don't let a challenge go catastrophically wrong.
Beast mode up for this. Takes it off of Atomic's hood. Chicago in, but his touch will just go straight to Torment. Torment, Calm, strangely commit in the midfield, but they've got the ball. into the back third of G2. Now the long clears. G2 looking for a counterattack in the final 30. Back to midfield. Atomic up for this. Calm as well. Ooh, here's Chicago with the trap. Torment. Push it to the corner.
Yes.
JNaps infield pass to Chicago. Blocked by Calm, though. Front of the box. Atomic. Against Calm. Slow touch on 1. Slow touch on 2. JNaps with a pass to Chicago, but too far forward. The defense gets to it first. Final 9 seconds. Counting down. Calm into the corner with JNaps. Beast mode up for it. Beats Atomic. Onto the backboard. Final 2. Chicago extends it back to midfield. JNaps is there, but he's going to run out of resources here. Calm just pushes it over his back shoulder, and V1 runs away with game 1.
Yeah, great show from Version 1 defensively. Solid approach to all of that pressure G2 is willing to try and bring. Real dead stalemate, to be honest. Version 1 not really able to push out of their own half and keep G2 in there for too long, but at the end of the day, Beast Mode able to convert a 1-on-2 position in the net, and that's all they had to do, just hold out, and they executed.
Yeah, the one goal, again, the only goal that G2's allowed today, given their perfect sweep earlier, is enough to win a game here for Version 1 as they try to continue this monster run they've put together in our first regional. So best of 7s, though, long way to go. Loved just, it felt like a very even match all the way around. Did not see any those mistakes that they were able to punish against G2 yesterday on the defense. Didn't notice anything in particular from G2 here defensively erroneous achieved.
Yeah, really nothing too much for G2 defensively. But again, they didn't have to spend a lot of time on defense. And the big problem that they had yesterday was Atomic and JNaps really kind of getting all tangled up with each other. So if Version 1 can ever get G2 boxed into their own half for an extended period of time, still definitely an opportunity for G2 to fall into that. But considering how they played against Complexity, thought for sure Complexity was going to be able to capitalize on that same thing. But how about Torment? A bullet into the top of the net.
Well, how did Torment get his hands on this ball? Chicago in the corner here against Calm.
Great kick for him. Yeah.
Strange. Yeah, there's a little kick there and quick read from Torment. He'll put that one in quickly, and a pause coming out here. We'll investigate that and let you know.
Do you think that goal stands? It came pretty soon. I don't know.
I don't think this is me saying anything I shouldn't say to say that V1 asked for the pause. So I don't think it most likely won't change anything. But we'll see. We'll see. Yeah, I've been wrong before about these things. So
that was a great kick, though, out of the corner for Torment. I mean, it just popped right off that challenge. And unfortunately for Atomic, he's the one heading against the ball, and Torment's coming to it. And it's just a lot easier for Torment to get up above him because Atomic just has such a bad angle there. And that's why Torment just beats him.
Yeah, no, fun read as well for Torment to have to look at his players. He has Calm and I think it was Chicago in the corner there. The ball bounces up, kind of like hits two different facets before coming back down. In the corner, corner reads are so hard. There's so many different angles there. We do get confirmation the game will be restarting, so I believe the goal will not.
Unlucky.
We will see.
It's a great shot, Torment. And
love the shot from him though.
Oh, what are the? Oh, it's just replays from the day. Okay, I was wondering what we were looking at, but
the goal. I received confirmation they're restarting the game, but the goal will stand. So maybe they don't restart.
Restarting the game.
We'll see. The player is restarting the game. The player's restarting the game. Okay. I have misunderstood the notes. A player is restarting this game. Sense. We are not restarting the game. Okay.
I was like, we're gonna restart the game in 5 minutes and keep a goal on the board.
And keep a goal. This is some fun integrity now, chat. It's caster mistakes, not
it's okay. Mistakes. That's okay, buddy. I would have done the same thing.
Yeah, we'll get there. So the game, we should be getting back in the game momentarily. I do believe the issues will be fixed. So we'll be getting game number 2 underway with Version 1. So far, scoring everything that has been put into the back of the net against G2. Like the G2 yet to score against Version 1 as we get back into game number 2.
Challenge game just going so well for him, you know? If you're hitting the ball well, it's not many things that can go wrong as Atomic just trying to buy time. Now that's a dangerous touch from Calm. Yeah, it will buy him time to get back on defense as actually Torment able to get back too and buy extra time. It's a surprisingly quick rotation back for V1. I'm impressed.
Here's Torment out of the goal, a long way down the middle of the field. Atomic will take 2 touches to push this back in his direction. Calm will neutralize it. Back to midfield, Chicago. With JNaps up on the challenge as well. He'll make contact. Beastmon has to make the save on the goal line. Here's Chicago at an empty net. Torment in the front of the box will reach it as the shot was wide. And now Calm taking to the sky off the ceiling. Taken away by JNaps into the backfield, just wide of the goal.
There's one of those big challenges that G2 likes to win. Now they get to take a lot of space. That demo on Atomic does kind of hamstring him a little bit, puts a lot of pressure on Chicago, putting a good pass in beast mode and calm, both to the same spot of the net. Excellent read on the shot.
Here's Atomic out of his back. Up to JNaps. Chicago. Clear to the side. JNaps will pick up control. A little bit low on boost as he comes back down, but he's made the ball across the field, taking it the full length. Now the clear is back the other way. Version1 finding the counter touches. Here's Calm off the sky. JNaps away he was getting pressured from the edge.
Beast mode going for the world there. If he gets either a bump or miracle redirect, you'd love to see it. Now he's pressuring. That one, great skip. JNaps, huge reaction. I mean, that's not an easy play to read with how quick it developed, and that's a big touch to relieve a lot of pressure that V1 could have built there.
JNaps, ooh, soft touch above the box. Atomic was looking for it. He likes the touch, but it's covered up by Version1 on the retreating defense, or anybody from G2 can get there. Now Beast Mode back to midfield. JNaps into mid for Atomic. Plays to the outside, just wide of the goal. Again, Chicago keeps it competitive. JNaps wants to go, but Beast Mode's already up for it. And now he's got to defend. Calm, putting more pressure on him into the corner. It'll be Atomic alone with the ball, but his soft touch, not really the best. And JNaps demolishes the midfield. Version1, while the ball's flying into their territory. Some easy touches here can put them back on offense. Get the ball back to midfield cleanly. Touch from JNaps to go back to Calm. Here's Beast Mode taking a shot towards the goal. It'll be Chicago covered up.
Chicago very wisely not committing too soon to the boost in the corner. If he had committed all the way out there, very likely that shot gets by him with just enough time. So being aware of the lanes that were open, he's able to keep this game within reach.
Torment to Beast Mode. Oh, look at the touch! You've got to be kidding me!
Got one of these yesterday, too, that kind of just made you scratch your head on how does he even get that on target that way. And this one, just the lightest kiss off the back wheels. How are you supposed to figure it out from the defensive side? What are the odds that it's going to kick off his wheels so strong? And even worse, so well into the top of the net?
It's impossible to read, and you know that because Atomic basically holding gas, just pressing jump would block it. He put it directly in front of Atomic, but there's no way Atomic knows the shot's coming there. It doesn't even know a shot's gonna happen. That was, what a shot from Beast Mode. As JNaps tries to return the favor though, the back flip into the double tap. G2's on the board.
Been working real hard to break him down. Chicago, a gentle loft up in front of the box, and way to go get it, JNaps. But the cookie that really counts is the second touch off the wall all the way to the left side of the net to beat all the defense. Great command from JNaps.
JNaps, one of the best shooters in North America. Last split. He gets the first goal of the match for G2. Here's Calm out of the backfield. Getting pressure by Atomic, though. He'll put more of it on it, change the direction, and we got a tie game.
Now, that's that type of speed that you'd love to expect from Atomic. You can put that ball anywhere downfield. He's going to dive at it. Now, you got to give credit as well to the precision. So easy to hit that one square on the nose and go right into that challenge for Version1 and be dealing with a counterattack. Clips him just a millisecond later, and it ends up going into the left side of the net.
Yeah, no, the placement is so important. And honestly, Calm, brilliant challenge. He covers up so much of the net on that challenge. The fact that that goes in, super impressive stuff there from G2. And tied up now with 1:15 left to go in game number 2. They're dropping game 1. They'd love to tie it up.
What do you do?
Going soft, back to the ground. Here's Torment, though. Demolition onto Atomic, opening up some space. JNaps forward on the field, getting challenged by Calm. Neutral in the mid, Chicago out of boost and surrounded by Version1 players. Ooh, get the pinch out.
Some nasty pinches again, just continuing from game 1 where Version1 left off. They really haven't let G2 get a strong showing on the defense. There's a demo in beast mode. Oh, that's so unlucky. You gotta wonder if the smoke screen played into it at all. I mean, that's a good shot.
Yeah.
No, he had to have known Torment was coming. You could see the name tag, but only for a split second. Oh, that's tough.
Yeah, even though like technically all the information's there. The demolition, maybe.
But does it
there's
register?
A chance he thinks Torment's the player that got demoed or something. Like, it's such, you have to make that decision in such a split second. I don't blame him there, but a catastrophe here in game number 2 as Atomic's going to get another one. They're running away with it. 25 seconds left, and G2 now up by 2.
Yeah, just trying to force something a little too hard here. Everyone thinking, yeah, this pass is going to make its way through the middle, but Atomic is such a smart player. I mean, you just watch that guy do challenges when he's the one in control, and he makes people miss. He's tough to beat.
Atomic having a great game. It's like a attempted fake kickoff here from version 1. JNAP sends it on target. After the fake kickoff does not work out. Beast Mood with an opportunity here. JNAP's stranded on the ceiling. Ball given lots of space. Final countdown. Com needs a score on this touch. It'll go to the outside. Beast Mode's going to try and see if he can get one in before 1 second left on the clock, but cleared by JNAPs. That'll do it. G2 bounce back in style in game number 2, tying up the series.
Whew. Tight one, though. Honestly, really could have been 2-2 overtime, barring the unfortunate interaction between Torment and Beast Mode on that rotation back. Really nobody's fault. It's just the happenstance of finally all that pressure G2 had been trying to convert on. They get one good challenge combined with a demo, and version 1, even then, we're so close to keeping G2 at arm's length and forcing an overtime, but the collapse happened shortly after and just not enough time. And of course, as is the Rocket League tradition, Beast Mode hits the best shot of the game and his team loses.
Regardless of the outcome, Beast Mode's going to put in the best goals here. And it honestly, and I don't think this is one of those games where version 1 particularly through that the way it ended, there was a little bit of oh, that feels real bad, especially with the own goal and then the kind of the breakaway opportunity there. But the first 2 goals very efficiently manufactured by G2. They earned those goals fair and square with excellent offensive precision. And again, we pointed out the quality of the defense in those moments from version 1 was second to none. It was actually G2 going above and beyond to tie up that game, and then the ultimate deciders there. Just a little bit of the variance that you have to deal with in Rocket League.
Yeah, it's the inevitability of it, right? You can be as consistent as you like, but every now and again, something crazy is going to happen, a bounce that you didn't predict, or a crazy pinch. You never know what's coming your way next, and that's why being a professional at Rocket League level is so difficult, because you can be as good as you like, but when everyone else is just as good, who knows what's about to happen.
It's a hard knock life. Here's Com. Look at this guy. He's got Chicago there. Going to go for the fakes because underneath one. Torment's barreling on in. Puts it onto the backboard. Atomic reaches for it but misses. Here's Beast Mode. Puts it too high. The defense completely amok, but Atomic, as he retreats back, able to get just enough of a bumper on it to block the 3rd attempt. Or the 4th attempt, I believe, was version 1. And now the counterattack's the other side. Here comes Atomic on the backboard. JNAP's up for it. And Com will clear it to the corner. An exciting first 30 seconds.
Torment is either a genius or a mad scientist. Either way, there's genius involved in both. Yeah. And the chaos energy being channeled on defense is it's quite something.
A wild start characterized by excellent defensive stops and also a little bit of putting the ball onto the backboard rather than between the posts. Here's Atomic. Down to JNAPs, gets a demolition. Can he find the pass out? Oh, the bounce will make the pass for him, but Com makes the stop in front of the box, and now Beast Mode over the top of 2 players as they retreat back. G2 just trying to get their wits about him as here comes version 1 over the top of 1. Torment looking for it, gets it to the outside, and JNAPs will leave it for Chicago, trying to connect with Atomic on the counterattack. Nearly had a crazy angle. Will stay scoreless.
The idea from Atomic, and I think that's part of the reason why he's such a dangerous player on attack, is you don't realize exactly what he's going for until you realize you can't stop it, as this one's going to take a great skip out of the corner for JNAPs, courtesy of Chicago. Or the other way around, excuse me. And unfortunate for Com, no way he was reaching that.
Yeah, no, Com had just spawned in that corner, so really unfortunate respawn. And look at one of the only elements of actual RNG in Rocket League, which corner you spawn in after a demolition. He spawns into the corner with the ball soaring right over his head, and Torment's flying in as the only player back. Com's not able to easily slot into the rotation there. He spawns in the other corner. I think it's pretty simple for him to boost across, maybe get a block, especially with how wide that shot went. Either way, G2 going to take a lead here in game number 2.
How do you answer? Because V1 have generally been playing tied or in front, and now they kind of have to press here against G2. And Com doing his best.
I liked his little, I don't know, just a little hip wiggle to kind of fake out the defender and just able to slip him in the ball. The defender just drove straight between the 2 of them.
Well, there's your parallels between soccer, dribbling, and Rocket League, right? A lot of it is you read body language. You know, you see which way someone's leaning, and you think, okay, that's where the momentum's headed, and then they hit you with the body feint, and it's the same thing in Rocket League. You can look at all the car language you like and interpret it, but every now and again, you just get crossed up.
Man, calm. Showing beautiful car control in so many ways there, picking up that ball off of a quick bounce. Now to the corner. I'm thinking about it, slows this down, stays behind the ball to keep Atomic from challenging. 2:09 left to go, though. G2 holding on to the only goal of Game 3. Version1 having to go back to the drawing board.
They leave an open
Never
net?
mind. All right, so the drawing board is just draw one big line across the whole the whole field here for a tie game.
And I think Atomic, because Atomic was third man, and I think he saw JNaps on the left side as he was headed back to the orange half. And so I think in Atomic's head, Atomic's thinking JNaps is going deep back for boost or something, but they both end up turning around towards that midfield line, and that's why that net gets open. It's just a breakdown in comms.
I think that's the second longest shot possible in Rocket League. Your top
corner to net,
to the other side of the net. I think the other side. I think the longest shot would be from literally the back of your net to the other net. But I don't actually know which one's longer there. We have to measure them.
Well, it'd probably be top of your corner to opposite corner in the lower lower side of the net, right?
You think that's longer than? Oh, okay. Here's Com on the other side. The defense just falls apart, and Com 2 for 2 now for the lead.
And JNaps, he was just trying his best to kind of stay with that ball to see if he could maybe get a flip reset and then just kick it out to space where they could maybe handle it a little bit better. And I think the G2 defender behind him was thinking JNaps was going to at least come up with that. Never really got there and allowed so much free space to be taken by V1 and out of nowhere a lead.
Oh, looking to tie it up, though, on the outfield pass. Atomic nails it right back to a tie game.
I'm so amazed that went in, considering that Com actually went back early. Well, not early, I should say, but he wave dashed because he knew that he was not going to be able to challenge. And how about putting that one on a dime? What a shot from Atomic.
Atomic is nailing the goal right now. Between that shot and the one we saw to tie up game number 2, guy is on fire. The new pickup, making his name known. Here's Beast Mode. Up against Atomic. Goes Beast Mode's favor. Com off the backboard. Chicago doesn't get a wheel onto it. JNaps also on a bad challenge. Atomic now with only 5 boosts getting challenged by V1. Is above the goal, but back across again. It's going to still need a shot. JNaps gets the clear, and Torment just doesn't like any of the looks. He was there in front of the goal, but kept backing off. Played passively. Decided, hey, let's not put all of our bags in this, all of our bags in this egg. No, we're gonna put
all of our eggs in this basket. Yeah,
this tie game, we can keep going. Oh, gotta love flipping them around. 37 seconds left though, and G2 starting to breathe down their neck.
Ooh, and that miss from Com actually gives G2 a good look, but Atomic a little too tight, means Torment in control. But he just gave that one up. He realized he didn't catch it well, had no boost as well. And G2, a little extra time to break out here.
Oh, getting covered up. Does he get reverse scoop? But those crazy is Com. The long play. Beast Mode not going to try and reach for this. I said there should be a normal goon, but 8 seconds left. Chicago over 1. Com. Puts it high. Beast Mode tries, but JNaps able to block him. It looks like overtime looking likely unless Atomic can get underneath this. When he does, it's onto the backboard. Torment's reaching for it, clears to the top of 2. And now Com with an opportunity to do it on the other end. He's upfield in the cherry pick, but they're going to lose control of this ball. Torment's up for it. JNaps over the top of 2 is going to hit the ground. Okay, close one there. Both teams with multiple opportunities to win it at the end of regulation.
I like G2 not really wanting to give it up on that one. Normally, I wouldn't be a big fan of Atomic's idea of pushing that one back towards Chicago just to see if you could maybe get one more transition, but it worked out in such a way that JNaps absolutely had all the defenders beat, so give him a chance to make the perfect play, and maybe you can avoid OT there.
Atomic versus Beast Mode. Beast Mode will take the sky first and control the situation. Now slowing down this ball. A demolition helps it out. It's a Beast Mode versus Chicago. Flicks him. Atomic's going to reach back. I don't think he gets there in time. Version1 takes game number 3 and the lead in the series.
And that's not the first time you've seen that as well. Chicago realizing he had to go quick into defensive mode because Atomic rotating back thinking, I've got time. I mean, JNaps is stuck there in that corner, but Version1, those demos rotating back into their own corners, they've been hitting G2 with those every now and again, and that's been a big part of why they relieve a lot of that pressure that G2 wants to put on people. And when that comes through in just the right way, at just the right time, where someone's off grabbing boost and the other guy's playing a little bit closer on support, if you get that perfect catch on transition, you can hit that hard touch all the way to the back of the net, and you know no one's going to get there.
What a way to end it, too. I mean, this has been, we've had very one-sided series all today at Chiefs, and we were joking before the match started that this is going to be the game 7. And at this point, I'm not even doubting.
We're en route.
We're 2-1. Already had an overtime. And V1, the favorite is G2 here, I believe, right? From every dynamic,
you'd have to,
given how they played earlier. And Version1's the one on top. I mean, if for G2 to win this, we got to go to at least game 6. So,
well, that's kind of the thing, right? For G2, because the thing about it is their strategy works, and they blow people out like Complexity, or the strategy is effective but not generating opportunities, which is what happens here, or it doesn't work at all and they just get crushed.
Oh wow, Torment lands on it, and honestly I think a fake there for G2 guarantees a goal, but dives at the obvious shot, makes the stop with no boost, coming off a kickoff. What a way to play. And this has been genuinely for me, play styles aside, an excellent game from both sides. There's been wonderful defensive stops, some excellent shooting. I'm not feeling that if just one side wasn't hitting the crossbar so much, this would be a different game. No, Atomic, Beast Mode, Calm, having highlight games for their teams. It's been excellent.
Yeah, it's certainly been a relatively mistake-free series. It really has come down to, do you make the right decisions at the right times? And I'd say across the board, Version1, especially when it comes to defense and finding ways to stop that G2 pressure building, they've definitely come out ahead. And that mechanical ability that G2 likes to go for, those tight passing plays, just have not manifested, or they haven't been able to at least give themselves a little extra room to operate with the demos across the board.
Well, and that accuracy that we've been seeing from Calm and Atomic in particular, really to me is the difference between the top 8 teams and everybody else in any region. Is how when you have the one touch, can you in the first touch put the ball on target well with power? And Version1, a team that has kind of been on the bubble for so long here, really looking in form against one of the best teams, or one of the most consistently solid teams in North America across many seasons. Version1 right now, for me at least, making an argument for being solidly considered a top 8 team and putting that question to rest. There's behind 1 Beast Mode over the top of 2. Torment's coming down the barrel, but JNaps gets the clear to the side. Calm, look at the stops in the corner here. Torment through 1, finally coming out of that third man. And Beast Mode to the sky before anybody else. He's going to try and hold on to this. Can he get his car back under? He does. Gets the flip over Atomic. Falls behind it, but JNaps with a clear. Halftime here in game number 4. Nobody on the board. Is Chicago trying to hold on to control.
Yeah, and that's kind of the thing. That's a good pass to Chicago, right? But the question becomes is, where does Chicago go? Atomic is cutting out towards the side of the pitch. JNaps is rotating back. I mean, Chicago doesn't really have any options there, and that's kind of the thing. They've got the ability to beat people, but they just don't quite have the numbers or the positioning to capitalize on a pass like that.
Well, I don't know. It's I understand the pass though. Hold on to control. Chicago just goes for the fakes, makes him freeze against the first goal of game 4.
Now this is the same thing, but this time you're in a great position. It's 1-on-1. You realize that Calm is giving you a little too much to the outside, and all you have to do is give yourself the best chance at squeezing it inside the post, because everybody from V1 is thinking, we got the challenge, I got time to get boost. That's not what happened. Now you're behind again.
Yeah, I think the big difference between those descriptions is the position of the Version1. Where is the defense in this moment? Passing the ball, with speed and precision to a player as solid as Chicago, there's only so bad that decision can be.
It's not a bad play generally. It's pretty good.
But given that JNaps and Atomic weren't in a place to help him, he's got to do it all by himself as JNaps just sends the howitzer. They're up by 2.
The long bomb here. Torment, little cheeky chip, hoping that Calm could maybe go get it. And of course, JNaps, stalwart defender. I mean, that guy is so smart. He really doesn't let you get away with too much. If he can go reach it before you can bet he's going to come out on top most times. And Calm didn't realize that before it was too late.
Oh, Beast Mode reaching back for this. He's still got some boost to chase us down as well. Calm upfield looking for bumps. The shot wasn't on target, and now the ball past Torment. It's up to Calm. Everybody here. Calm, the only player with Solid boost. Here he's going to fall back down and let that one pop. Up to beast mode. They bounce it over 2 players. J-Naps in the back. Calm gets to him in time. He puts the goal in. What is his speed?
Thought for sure that Calm was going to get challenged here in the middle with J-Naps coming through because he knew he couldn't allow that shot on target, but just enough to get over the top of him. Calm reverses and deals the same card right back.
Wow. And the fact that it was Calm to beast mode to Calm. When Calm made that pass like out of his box, I'm expecting him to be out of the play at this point. And now they're it bounces so awkwardly off the woodwork of dodging the tie game. G2 happy about that one. Now the soft touches. Calm, just the speed and accuracy from this player in every department: passing, blocking, challenging, shooting. Been brilliant, but can he find the save here? Off the. He knew that was off the crossbar.
He definitely did, but there's no guarantee it wasn't going to go posted in.
1 minute remaining. G2 looking to tie the series yet again. They've got the lead. Can they hold on to it? Calm with the dribble to the outside. Beast to challenge this. Can he find Calm upfield bumping? Getting bumped by J-Naps rather. Now Torment, long way. Chicago soft touch to his corner. Getting crowded by the rest of version 1. Here's Torment. Final 35 seconds trying to connect, but J-Naps on the interception. Gonna block it and make it difficult for version 1 as Atomic tries to put the pressure on, and look at the accuracy! The accuracy again!
Atomic very aware here that as soon as he sees that mistouch from beast mode, you can go and get that. Great understanding of the perfect dismount, really. It's kind of understated, you know? It's so easy to overthink, just jump off the wall and go get it. And like, it sounds easy, but out of that corner, not the easiest thing in the world. He made that look so simple.
The angle, he was kind of like pointed at the goal. You got to like short jump, then angle down just enough, start boosting, just to kind of like lightly hover out. Super easy to, like, as you press the jump button, completely eliminate yourself from being able to touch that ball. Well done. Up by 2. Up by 11, but they fouled it. Oh my goodness, J-Naps finds the stop. Calm does not want to go quietly right now. 5 seconds left. 4 into the corner. This one will be another G2 win, but boy, howdy do we have a series on our hands. They tied up at 2 games apiece. Looking for one more for the road. Not going to happen. Into the ground. G2, what a game.
Great show for G2, and this really shows why you can't afford to make mistakes against them, because that's the difference maker here, as you pointed out. The difference between some of those goals is the positioning of version 1. And you can make the argument, sure, maybe a few more shots on target for G2 this game, but ones that went in were the product of slight misplays from version 1. And they kept it close, but unfortunately just never got the mojo back. Chicago, great dribbles. And of course, Calm, giving J-Naps a taste of his own medicine, but the kicker is Atomic, making sure that that one's not going anywhere.
Yeah, man, it was 11 shots to 6, nearly double shots for G2, but version 1, 7 saves to 4, finding answers in goal for most of those. It was those outlier moments. I'm still with you that I don't think this series has been characterized by mistakes, but rather ascending to the next level, finding that little extra plus ultra to go beyond and find a way to get past what has been a very strong defensive line on both sides. So, man, it's been beautiful to watch. Atomic in particular, having just every time he takes a shot, do not count that ball to be wide. It's going to be just on the edge. I think he might even hit that one that was the crossbar down that we were like, Calm knew that wasn't in. That's like the greatest mistake he's made yet.
just high enough to not go posted in. Yeah.
So close. Game 5 tied up 2 apiece. Winner here on Wasteland gonna take home. Gonna be on match point.
Well, now we have to go at least 6. Wave. There's no way to avoid it.
Absolutely.
Whoa. Okay.
Save the best for last.
Oh, Atomic score it.
Atomic to the outside. Oh my! He goes out. Oh, no way! He gets back. Okay, he nearly had a second follow-up on his own shot. Yeah, wow. Atomic washed. Missed a shot.
Yeah, he missed it. Why'd they sign that guy? Am I right?
I can't believe it. There's J-Naps looking to pass. Just vaults the ball. Torment to beast mode. Now Atomic back to the sky, looking deadly once more. Trying to tuck this one underneath. I think he nearly got the flip reset, but just couldn't quite guide it all the way back around.
Ooh, good effort. J-Naps, of course, thinking he can go for it. It's not a bad idea. It's just the placement needs to be there. And that's what G2 likes to do, right? Pop it into the middle. Make someone go get it.
Oh no, JNap's not the best touch. Here comes Torment, puts the pressure on, punishes him immediately. Version1 back on top here for game 1 or 5.
Nice recognition there from Torment. And I mean, JNap's, he's definitely going for that high lofted touch through the middle that kind of just floats all the way out to the midfield line. Catches it a little early, and that causes it to kick up a little bit harder than he would have liked, and Torment just jumps right on it.
Can they hold on to the lead? Beast mode. Into the side. JNap's now. On the outside. Beast mode through 1. And through 2. JNap's in the third man. Puts it back into the corner, but look at the touch. Chicago has to make a save, diving back into goal. Now Chicago.
Oh, beast mode.
It's another Calm just chasing down, hounding Atomic. Atomic's not able to get a good touch on it. He's trying to dodge the demolition. And now Torment pass to Chicago in the corner. Beast mode trying to pass to Calm. Here he comes on the backfield, onto the backboard. It's up to Chicago. No clear to the edge.
Oh, what a great set for JNap's and transition to a comic. Now that's great coordination through just realizing where to put the ball. Even though it doesn't mean anything, you love to see that.
It didn't ultimately result in a goal, but I mean, to be able to take a setup from Version1 as strong as that and turn it in 2 touches into a ball in Atomic hands, but Beast mode takes the infield pass, finds a defender faced backwards. They're up by 2.
You know, Chicago's been playing the whole game pretty well. Here it's JNap's. He's really not in the most enviable of positions. You've got the whole left side of the net to defend, and the guy's coming straight at the ball, and he can go to either side. So, of course, you commit to take the large side of the net, and they go right behind you. Tough break for JNap's.
All of a sudden, G2 struggling a little bit. Beast mode half flips into the chase here. Gets the separation off of the corner. Nobody else followed him. It's G2 now back on offense. Chicago into the corner. JNap's turns and looks, but Torment clearing up the field, hoping to find Calm. JNap's with a soft touch. Here's Torment up, and it finds the upper corner. No, just high. Falling from Beast mode. Too high again. Beast mode not able to get the third touch either. Version1 though, a miss from G2. Look at another chance here, but Torment, just falls just out of touch. Calm trying to find him again. Torment struggling to put his bumper on the ball.
Oof, and G2 kind of a gift there that Version1 missed that touch. Cut into the middle. Atomic goes right down into the throat. Unfortunately for them, Version1 again just in time.
Here's Beast mode. Through 2. Calm versus Atomic wins the challenge. Not able to get anything else out of it. Calm gonna have to rotate back. Now on the retreat, manages to pick up a pass. JNap's though now with contact through 1. Beast mode. Getting some space earned by Atomic, and now looking for the tap in. Calm just blew the doors open for him.
Yeah, I think G2 thinking Atomic should have this challenge, and unfortunately for them, Calm, such a heads-up play. He's not going for the ball. He's just making sure that Atomic doesn't have a clean look at it, because you know Atomic is a capable player of just taking that, stalling out all the time in the world with an air dribble that goes 3 feet, but 40 feet high. And that is exactly what Version1 needed there. Very likely out of reach here.
If you're looking for kind of a simple thing to watch in what is a very complicated, simple but complicated game, Calm versus Atomic right now, as Calm's going to get another one. Put this one into dust. We got 1:30 left to go, and it's over. Calm versus Atomic is the story for me right now. Every time those two players go head-to-head, something interesting happens.
Yeah, I mean, Calm, especially I would say, obviously I don't have the exact demo numbers and who demoed who on hand, but it does feel like Calm more often than not has been the big decider in terms of breaking up G2's pressure. This game, it's definitely been getting the offense going and opening up a few more doors, but he's had some couple of big demos over on the defensive side of things to prevent G2 from trying to capitalize on another quality touch from somebody.
Control as he falls. I'm taking it away from G2's players. Chicago going to lose control here. Actually gets a flip, but Beast Mode getting the block. Atomic tries, but Beast Mode with a second touch on defense. Torment looking for the shot just high. JNap's going to miss. Beast Mode with another punish. Oh, it's off the post and comes in to finish it off. 5-0 Version1. Absolutely running away with it.
Yeah, it can't miss it if you're JNap's. Obviously a tough one. I think, did he backflip? Like, did he actually hit flip again and just backflipped because he wanted power on it? I'd have to watch that one again, but it definitely looked like he twisted a little faster than I thought he should, and I think he just wanted a little power to see if they could get it going back the other way and try and make something of this, but If it was out of reach before, well, it's definitely out of reach now.
We're alternating games here, so for G2, they now are in the situation of having to win game 6 and 7, which the pattern would give the win to Version 1. I don't know. You were asking the question earlier, like, how does Version 1 respond to what G2's doing? You were asking that question in game 4. Now, you got to flip this question on its head. How does G2 find an answer? How do they shut down Com? Demolitions, I don't think, is going to be enough here.
Speed no longer the answer either, because Beast Mode covering up very nicely in a supporting role on that aspect as well. Of course, you combine that with a strong anchor like Torment, who just goes so far back if he feels that his two teammates are being aggressive that there's not a lot of holes. You kind of have to beat Torment one-on-one if you're lucky enough to get to that point. Version 1, this is the exact inverse of the previous game, right? All the shots, all the pressure, G2 struggling to get anything rolling. And that's kind of what happens when that G2 pressure just goes horribly, horribly wrong. They get absolutely blown out.
You saw there, I think I saw it for just a second, it was 5 demos from Atomic, I believe, to 3 demos from Com. That was all the demos in the game. These guys absolutely going at each other here. Com is the demo leader here for Version 1 with 5 to the 4 from Torment and Beast Mode in this series. Com also the demo leader in the tournament with 2.41 per game up until this point. So demos have been much more of a characteristic of this series maybe than I was previously giving it credit for.
Well, it certainly doesn't. It makes sense to me in my head that would come out versus G2, a team who really likes to crowd the box a lot or just get in people's face. That there's either going to be a lot of demos on the offensive side for them or against them defensively, because that's how you end up with so many open nets for them half the time as they overcommit as well. And that's generally why those open nets happen, right? They're playing so aggressive, and there's the one demo on the guy that goes, huh, and then they just don't have an answer for it.
I mean, my thing is with you know, whenever you're like, all right, we got a player that's really a problem, a team that's really outpacing us in speed, demos is oftentimes a really good response. The problem is demos are already part of the answer here for both teams. This hasn't been like a demo-free game. So just saying, like, well, just more demos is going to be the answer here. I don't know. The more you commit to demos, the less players you have committing to developing your field position. So
it's not easy. The demo game is a very fine art to try and say. And everyone goes, oh, demos are an easy button. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but the 2 players not going for demos need to be absolutely perfect for it to work out here, as JNAP's not able to squeeze one by Beast Mode.
Also, demos are not easy. Like, hitting the ball is hard enough.
Surprisingly hard.
Running away from you. Like, not easy. The ball doesn't want to be touched. Oh, big double commit from G2, both with a whiff, but Chicago there, lots of space. The third man able to get the clear, so no punishment. In what could be the last game of the day, Version 1 looking for the win, looking for an early lead. Early leads have been very pivotal for both teams here. It's Com.
Wow, Com actually froze Atomic, of all people. I mean,
I'm telling you, dude, it's the Com versus Atomic is the storyline right now. Which player is feeling better in that 1v1? I feel like is the best indicator of how this match is going. Here's Chicago versus Torment. Oh, big miss, and Chicago to try and take the ball from him. Back into the midfield from Beast Mode, back to the sky. Bumped clear. Atomic will put it low, and he gives it to a Chicago to get it around Com.
Yeah, but too far. It's G2 again. They're going for those good passes that generally speak well to the communication where the ball should be going, but it's just a matter of they don't quite have the resources. Now that's a great one. Now JNAPS, what do you do? Oh, he went right at Torment.
He put it kind of high. He made Torment reach for it, but still, I don't know. Like he's shooting from so far back there that Torment, who is one of the longest standing god tier defenders in North America, is not going to have a problem responding to just a straight blanket crack shot on net.
You generally feel like that opportunity more often than not would go JNAPS' way, and feel like certainly aiming for a little bit more than high and hard, just maybe misexecuted it. But
I think a little bit harder could have been the answer.
Harder.
Like, I think, like high and hard's not bad, but just need to really blast it. Didn't get quite all the speed on it there. Beast Mode going to stop us in midfield. We're cross halftime with neither team on the board, but that might change right now. This one's going to be a little bit high. Going to need some help. Follow up is not quite there. Torment couldn't get it. Com lurking in front of the box. Can he come back in? Back into the corner. Up against Atomic.
Nice.
Fakes them out. Here's Torment, but back to the side again. 2 minutes left on the clock, and still Version1 not in the back of the net, but they're trying. Beast Mode just wide. Follow-up is going to be good for G2. They get it back to midfield.
That positioning from Version1 so scary for G2 to handle. I mean, those touches were good defensive touches, but V1 sitting on the opposite side of the net waiting for them. They're fortunate to get away from that one unscathed.
Chicago out to Atomic from their back third. Through 2, but Torment
Gotta be played.
through the front line, and Chicago out of the back's got to clear it. Now Beast
Don't
Mode.
have the boost.
Oh, struggling in the tanks. Chicago off the wall. Here's Atomic, blocked by Torment. He had him red from a mile away, blocks him high in the sky, but Chicago going to try again. Now out of boost. This one just over JNap's shoulder. He'll have to reach far back to try and draw that back in. And here comes Atomic for the double tap, and this one he nails straight down. G2 takes the lead.
Big setup from JNap's. Was thinking about staying and said, no, way easier for Atomic. And how about this?
Wow.
That's just under the bar. I mean, that's that's pretty good, Atomic. That's pretty good.
Absolute pile driver, too. Boosting down into the ball.
Yeah.
After the setup, what a play.
That's with force and verve.
Exactly. And now, 1 minute away from forcing game 7. Oh, an opening here. JNaps takes the shot, and Torment makes a block. Beast Mode in a really awkward spot. We'll just get it barely wide of the box. And then Torment getting demolished. Com with a miss. Chicago up against Beast Mode. Drops the stop. Beast Mode makes the stop. Follow from JNaps. Not good. Com gets the save. And Torment to put it away to keep this game within reach. But G2 absolutely suffocating Version1 in the back third. Beast Mode, I think he's got a full tank. He's going to take to the sky now. Look for the blocks. Back to midfield.
They got to leave.
Ugh. Final 30. Beast Mode. Pass to one to the outside. Trying to follow it up with JNap's there. Chicago with a miss, but JNap's
still no boost. Wow.
To move
There's
forward.
Just nothing for V1. This is brutal.
Beast Mode can't even jump for this. Com has to make the save off the side. Torment's up. Final 10. Game 7 glistening on the horizon. Onto the backboard. Beast Mode with the block. Com wants to reach for it, but not enough boost in any tanks to really make plays, and it's going to go.
Oh my
Beast
gosh,
Mode keeps it alive. Atomic trying. Through 2. Torment.
Yeah.
Can go for the dribble, but no, bumped off. G2 says, not today. Let's go to game 7 and decide it in the final 5. Oh, boy.
Whew. Good play, G2 there. I mean, Version1, that, considering that last 15 or so seconds, they were just driving, hoping that boost pads would spawn, and they got around to it. I mean, that was incredible. Good effort. Atomic, good heads-up play. Just bump them off. And that was going to be quite the comebacker for him. But G2, it's I don't know if you can count on Atomic hitting another worldie in game 7 if you want to win. But at the same time, they did find the answer. They didn't allow Version1 and Com to come through and absolutely just muscle them out of plays and open up a bunch of gaps. So who's to say what happens in game 7? Bets are off for me. I don't know.
Yeah. This is the barn burner. This is the match. I told you, Chiefs. I told you. We've been having sweeps all day.
Sweep. Here comes the long run.
Going to game 7 overtime is what's about to happen here. 1 goal game in game 6 too to get us here. The one moment, the blitzing jackhammer shot there from Atomic to get us here. Man, let's go to it. Champions Field presented by X Games for the final game of the day. Winner moves forward in the bracket. Loser is done for regional number 1. How about it?
Tough exit for both teams as well, considering how well that they have played against many of their opposition to get to this point. But that's the price you pay if you don't come out on top of your group.
First goal?
I guess Version1 did technically, but
yeah.
But their first match today didn't go their way.
I think minus game 1. I might be wrong here, but I think game 1 is the only game. No, not even game 1. Maybe game 2. First game where a team scored first and did not ultimately win the game. So goal number 1 has been very important. Com versus Atomic for first goal. The biggest thing to be watching. Beast Mode back to Com. Outside to Torment. Back to Com. Atomic gonna get the block.
Oh, in the stretch.
Oh, and just keeps going for it. Ball hanging in the air. Beast Mode tries, but JNap's in the defender's advantage. He's closer to the ball. He's able to get there first. Now Calm back to the sky, but no boost.
Ooh,
good
past
one player and behind Chicago. Look at him buying time. 8 boost, all he needed.
Yeah. Bad control though for G2. Yeah, they had the opportunity to break out with control, but some poor touches really let V1 back into this one. Calm forcing Atomic off the challenge, and thankfully Chicago so quick to recognize it.
Atomic past 1. Here's Calm. Looking for Torment, possibly. Looking for himself. Going to the corner and places it perfectly. Goal number 1 goes to Calm.
Wow. I mean, Atomic, that's just a straight challenge. And Calm to himself off the ceiling. And how about it? How do you line that one up in the top right corner? You got to look up and then just be like, yeah, I just turn my car this way and it'll go right where I want it.
My goodness. In the battle of Calm versus Atomic, for goal number 1, it was Calm. But our statistician is informing there's been 2 games of this series where the first goal score did not ultimately go to the winning team. This pattern breaks down a little bit more. Maybe G2's got a chance. JNap's demolished. Calm playing the series of his career so far. Can they close it out?
Ooh, nice bumps from Calm on JNap's, giving Beast Mode some room to work with. Reset, a little help from JNap's, and it's all about where that touch goes for JNap's. You really can't afford a bad one there, but that's what I don't like right there. The force downfield, when you know that V1 likes to play that one player deep back there, you're kind of just handing them the ball, but they get it right back, and a laser from JNap's, courtesy of this pass.
146 kilometers, 91 miles an hour. Oh, unblockable. Unblockable. You had to just be hanging in the air already and praying to make the save. What a stop. And tied back up. Beast Mode nearly looking for the kickoff goal.
All right.
Atomic out of the backfield here up against Torment.
Oh, he missed.
Ball taken away from him. JNap's up to the outside. Beast Mode to challenge. Over the top of 2. Atomic versus Calm. Double tapped it. Nearly got it in, but it goes wide. Now looking for the bumps on JNap's.
It's tough for G2 here. Yeah, forced touch. I mean, really no other option. You just need the extra space to work with to go grab boost and let the defense reset itself.
Atomic back into the box. Chicago.
Back to JNap's.
Oh, look at this. G2 passing it around. Past 1. Chicago onto the back. We're looking for the double tap. Blocked by Torment.
Oh,
Beast Mode rather. Now Calm versus Atomic in the midfield. Atomic gets to it first, and now looking for the challenge. Gets blocked by Beast Mode. Calm to the sky, alone in the sky, takes the shot, puts it in, back in the lead. Version1's on top.
I honestly don't blame G2 here for thinking that was going to be fine, because it looked like Beast Mode got beat on defense there. The fact that he was able to get back up and clear that one with a hard kick off the wall out into the middle. I mean, G2 smelled blood in the water. They just didn't realize it was theirs.
It's these one-touch rockets. Calm, he's in the sky looking to just... his position looks like he's just trying to make sure that G2 doesn't get a follow-up touch. They let's just clear it into no man's land. No, he's sending a laser beam to the enemy goal to take the lead in the final decisive game. Torment, past 1. Can they close it? Does G2 keep the run going? JNap's back to Chicago. To Atomic here, looking for the bump on Beast Mode. Open up the space for Chicago. Beast Mode gets back to it, but JNap's is there to an open net tie game right back at him.
You love to see JNap's calm, cool, collected approach here. It's just like, okay, where does that clear go? Hit the brakes. You know Beast Mode is coming down off the backboard. He doesn't have a lot of control over the speed. It's not going to be this smash off the wall that I need to get up for. It's just a great read and a very patient approach and a well-deserved equalizer.
Calm versus Atomic on with the kickoff. 1:21 left to go. Calm dumps it across the box, but Beast Mode was already in the enemy goal. And now Torment just trying. Here's Beast Mode reaching back over his shoulder. Dual threat with Calm, but JNap's finds the block. Chicago way upfield in front of the entire team. Realizes he needs to turn around and look for bumps on retreating defenders.
Yeah. Oh, he missed it.
Oh, Calm got the boost. Dangerous stuff here. Finds the flip reset. Stabilizes in front of Atomic. 2 players have to cover him. Now Torment looking for the pass to Beast Mode. On top to Chicago, up against 2. JNap's finds the stop. G2 holding on.
They have
pushing
no boost.
off the pressure. This is crazy.
They're struggling right now, and that's a big miss from Calm there allows a little extra time for G2 to run off, and thankfully JNaps as well. Very favorable challenge in the midfield.
Torment beaten. Atomic looking for the dump. A miss from Beast Mode, and Calm makes the stop. 30 seconds left. Back into the box for JNaps. Calm just freezes, hits his brakes, and sends the ball to the corner. JNaps down to Chicago, too high. Torment holds onto the ball. Atomic can't approach. Calm to the outside. Beast Mode picking up midfield boost. 13 seconds left. To the corner, Torment. Long clear. Chicago up for it, stalls it, but JNaps needs to help it. And into the corner. Game 7 overtime, anybody? Clock's expired. Atomic into the ground. Let's go for it. Next goal wins and moves forward.
A lot of tension here. It's been a battle back and forth. Who delivers when it counts to make day 3?
No way. Beast Mode drops over the box. It's so dangerous. He gets the stop. Calm just needs to touch it so lightly. JNaps to save the day. We keep going. Torment back into the box. No, targeted in. You've got to be kidding me. Version1 knockout G2.
Chicago thinking I've got time to grab some boost, but like JNaps, Chicago had to think that JNaps was going to rotate back towards net, and Chicago's giving him the clean line towards the goal. And Chicago realizes that JNaps going back across field to grab the same boost pad he is, and everyone is just too far off the goal line, and that is a crushing loss for G2.